Most companies struggle to generate leads online because they're drowning in bad advice. Everywhere you look, agencies and gurus are pushing overly complex funnels, bloated marketing strategies, and expensive ad campaigns. But the truth is, you only need 3 key things in place to be able to generate leads online consistently. Forget the complicated tactics. In this video, I'm going to explain the 3 essentials: your content channel, your website, and your lead magnet, and show you how to put them together into a marketing system that allows your company to generate leads on autopilot. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Bailey Canning. I'm an independent full-stack marketing strategist based in Denver, Colorado, primarily working with my clients on brand strategy engagements, web design and development projects, and ongoing marketing retainers. Step number 1 here to be able to generate leads consistently online is that you need to have a content channel where you can grow your company's brand awareness. And this is the primary way where you're going to be able to get eyeballs on your company. Because if you don't have a way to get found online, then you basically don't exist. There is no doubt that video is the best content medium without question. Quite frankly, I am so sold on video, and I think the evidence is undeniable, quite frankly, that if a client came to me looking for a marketing retainer, but they were unwilling or unable to record content, honestly, I would have to tell them that I just don't believe we're a good fit to work together, because without a video content strategy, there's just no way you're gonna be able to succeed online today in today's digital marketing ecosystem. Now, for the types of clients I'm working with, primarily professional service-based companies, think architecture studios, interior design firms, accounting firms, you get the idea. I almost always recommend they start with YouTube, because YouTube is going to provide the highest return on investment, and it is the most straightforward online video channel to be able to actually generate leads from your online marketing efforts. The beautiful thing about YouTube is that many of the videos are evergreen. So you can create one video on an evergreen topic related to your company and the services it provides, and that video can rank well in search, so it'll be able to get found online as your prospective clients are searching for content related to the issues you help them solve. And this video could help you generate leads for months, if not even years at a time. Also, video, unlike blog posts, for example, allow you to actually build a one-to-one personal connection at scale. So this way, people can get to know you, like you, trust you, and this is what is ultimately necessary to be able to sell your services online. And instead of making a sales pitch, rather, you're going to be selling by helping. So by providing educational content, you're able to establish your authority and expertise. And by the time someone actually jumps on a sales call with you, they're going to be pre-sold. You're going to find that the sales process is significantly easier, and you're going to be able to charge the fees you want to be able to charge. So that is why I'm just such a huge proponent of video content, specifically the long-form YouTube videos. And I really do believe that the long-form YouTube videos are the foundation of a strong video content marketing strategy. Because, for example, with these long-form videos, say you make a 15-minute YouTube video, you can then use a tool like Opus Clip, which will essentially take that video and chop it up into shorts, anywhere between 60 to 90-second short-form video clips. And then from there, you can automatically build out a social media content calendar on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, even YouTube Shorts. And then that way, from this one pillar long-form YouTube video, you can build out an entire social media content calendar where you're posting every single day on autopilot, and you don't need to do any extra work, essentially. Also, I gotta say, many of your competitors probably are making videos like this. Many people today are still uncomfortable being in front of the camera, but I can tell you in 2025, being able to speak well on camera is one of the most important and professional skills you could possibly develop. The kind of videos you see on my YouTube channel, case studies, strategy breakdowns, tutorials, that is the exact type of content you should be looking to create for your business as well. Once you're starting to get eyeballs on your video content and you're building a following online, the next thing you need in place is a strong website that clearly communicates the unique value proposition of your brand and is going to have excellent visuals and fantastic copy so that people are going to see that your business is legitimate. And then from there, you're actually going to be able to convert the traffic you're getting on the website into qualified sales prospects. So the website is the foundation of your entire digital marketing strategy. And as I'm sure you can imagine, if you don't have a properly well-built foundation, then everything you try to build on top of it, whether it be the content marketing efforts, whether it be paid ad strategies, any marketing strategy you can think of, if you don't have a strong place to send that traffic to, then quite honestly, you're going to be hampering yourself from the very beginning. In today's world, your website is essentially your company's storefront. So think about in the past, you would have been walking down a main street of a town or a city, and then you would have decided whether or not to go into a business based on how the storefront, the exterior looked. But today, in today's digital landscape, where everything is online, people are spending 7, 8, 9 hours, quite honestly, their entire lives, for better or for worse, on the internet. And especially in this work from home era where people are not really doing in-person business meetings, your website is essentially its entire physical and digital footprint now. If you're getting value out of this video and you would like to set up a one-to-one meeting with yours truly in order to see how this marketing system could potentially impact your company, then I invite you to schedule a complimentary strategy call with myself. I will take the time to learn more about you, your company, your marketing and sales goals, your industry, your competitors, and based on everything you tell me, I will help you outline a branding, web design and development roadmap, and ongoing marketing strategy so that you can ultimately increase your brand awareness online, generate more leads, and of course, grow revenue. Check out the video form in the link of the description here. It's a 5-step interactive video form. It essentially gives me all the information I need to know about your company and to see if we would be a good fit to work together. And if you are qualified, you will be automatically able to book a time on my calendar directly. So again, link in the description, check out the video form, fill it out, jump on a call with me. With the shameless self-promotion finally complete, let's get back into the video. There are 3 key essentials you need to nail on your website if you want it to be super effective. Number 1 is going to be the positioning and overall brand identity. You want to outline the positioning, the unique value proposition, all the core brand elements like your mission statement, your values, who your target audience is. Without these foundational brand elements in place, it's going to be very hard to build a website that stands out and is able to generate leads consistently. The second thing you're going to want to invest in is going to be the overall visual design. I'm talking colors, visuals in terms of imagery, elements, textures, and then of course the logo, the fonts, all those other elements. And then finally, do not overlook the importance of the copy of your website, because while the design of the website is what will initially draw people in, it is ultimately the copy of the website that will get people to engage with your brand, and ultimately that is the most important factor for generating leads from your website. At this point, you're getting eyeballs on your content online, you have a great website to drive that traffic to. But if you don't have an entry point offer or a lead magnet, then quite honestly, you are going to be missing out on so many prospective client opportunities. So what I recommend is that you invest in a lead magnet, and this is going to be your entry point offer in your entire marketing system. I've done a more in-depth video on this recently, but essentially it is a free downloadable resource. Think a PDF with beautifully designed videos, a 45-minute masterclass webinar, template, a swipe file, you get the idea. But the big picture here is that it needs to be so insanely valuable that people would be willing to pay for it. But instead of charging them, rather, you are only going to be asking for their email address. This is critical because according to one of my favorite marketing books, The Ultimate Sales Machine by Chet Holmes, only 3% of the total addressable market is ever looking to buy from you right now. Say the first step in your sales process is a consultation offer, then only 3% in this scenario are going to be actually looking to set up consultations with service providers as of this moment. But the other 97%, they might be 1 month out from a project engagement, 2, 3 months out, maybe 6 months or a year out, and you want to be able to capture their email contact info so that you can follow up and market to them over the long run. This is how you're going to actually be able to build a marketing pipeline of qualified leads, and then over time you can nurture them with high quality content that you should be creating as part of step number 1 already. And then over the months and even years sometimes, you're going to be the only one in your industry who is providing value, helping, not selling, establishing your expertise. And when it comes time for them to finally pick up the phone and call one of these sales providers, who do you think they're going to call first? So the goal here is not to sell right away. That's what everybody's doing. Rather, what you want to do is you want to actually build a relationship. And you got to take a long-term view of the sale, because especially in the service-based business landscape, the relationship is everything. That's how you're going to have smoother client engagements. That's how you're going to be able to garner referrals. That's how you're going to get testimonials. That's how you're going to be able to build out fantastic case studies. So take a long-term view, and whatever you do, please do not spam people with cold email or LinkedIn outreach. Nobody wants it, trust me. This is a little bit of a bonus here, but once you get their email contact info, then you actually need to email them, right? So what I recommend doing is actually just building out an automated email flow of some of your top evergreen content specific to the exact client avatar that is downloading your lead magnet. So what I've done for several of my clients now is that whenever one of their prospective clients downloads the lead magnet, they automatically get sent an email sending the lead magnet to their inbox. Then in that initial email, there's also a CTA for the initial consultation offer. And then over time, on a weekly basis, we're sending them out high quality evergreen content valuable to them. And so this way we're continually providing value. Every single email again has that CTA for the consultation. The beauty of a system like this is that it essentially automates the sales process. So this way my clients don't need to follow up automatically. That's being handled by the email marketing systems we are using. And then once the prospective client is actually ready to set up that initial consultation, then they know who to go to. This is how you turn your content, website, and lead magnet into a true marketing system that is generating leads on autopilot. I do plan to make a video on email marketing in the future, but for now it's a bit too in-depth for this video, but certainly subscribe if you would like to learn a little bit more about that later on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that is the video for today. I hope this 3-step marketing system kind of clarifies what you need to focus on, because that is one of the big problems, whether you are an entrepreneur, running your own business, or a marketing director. When it comes to generating leads online and trying to figure out what the marketing strategy should be to achieve that, there are so many different marketing tactics you could potentially pursue, and quite honestly, all of them could work in the right circumstances given the right execution. But these are the 3 essentials you really need to focus on. I would recommend you get these 3 items set up before you do anything else. And if you do the 3 things I outlined in this video, quite honestly, you're gonna be ahead of 90% of businesses, because still, believe it or not, so many people are unwilling or unable to create content online just like I'm doing. And believe me, if I'm doing it, you can do it as well. So that's the video. Hit the subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you have any questions and I'll get back to you. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.